the whole presentation down?
Right, go forward.
Okay, sweet, awesome. All right, so real estate's a contact sport. Let's dive right in. As you guys know, a lot of moving parts in a real estate transaction. Sometimes it can feel like this. A lot going on, right? So I had no family in real estate. You know, I got my license. I'll give you guys a quick background about me. I graduated high school 2020. June 2020, I was a varsity football player. I got my license 3 months out of high school. So I was fresh in the business. I was excited. And to date, I'm now 19. I've listed and sold over $10 million of property, coming up on 25 sales, all self-generated leads, and 95% of those leads are listings. So that's just a little bit about me. So I know who here wants listings, right? We all want listings. We all love listings. All right. So I'm just going to dive in. I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks of some things that I did. So real estate's a contact sport. What do I mean by that? So what I mean by that is if you're not out in the field daily, right? If you're not, banging on doors, making calls, if you don't eat, sleep, breathe listings, right? You're going to be dead in this business. The most important thing, you can see it there, create opportunities, right? If you're not out creating opportunities for yourself, I don't know what to tell you. Another thing, you got to be ruthless, right? I remember I first got my license. I'd be driving around in my car. I'd see someone out raking the leaves. I'd pull over. Hey, you want to sell your house? True story. I'd go. You got to have no shame sometimes. You know what I mean? Anything to get listings. I remember thinking, I was freshly licensed and I was watching the Selling Sunsets or the show where they sell the Hamptons and the $1 million homes. And I'm sitting on my couch. I'm thinking, what do they have that I don't? Right? What they must have some secret program, some special something that I don't. How are these people getting all these business doing as well as they are? I soon realized there are no secrets in this business. There's no special program. The ways to get listings out there are tried and true methods, right? That work. People don't get listings because A, they don't work hard enough. They don't work themselves to their true potential. They don't wake up early enough, and they don't go after it, which is one of the first reasons. Second reason is they don't do it correctly. They don't execute. So let's move right on here. Getting listings. So here's my little 4-step checklist, just to run you guys through. Number 1, identify your lead source, right? Whether you like absentees, FSBOs, expireds, whatever you want to do, identify your lead source. Who do you want to work with? What type of properties do you want to sell and why? And then you got to find your target audience. You got to hit them hard. Whether you cold call, whether you door knock, whether you social media marketing, whether you mail, anything that you do, find your lead source and hit them hard. Stick to it. Step 2 is be patient. Again, Rome wasn't built in a day, guys. I find a lot of my leads take, from the first contact, anywhere from 6 to 9 months. Most of them are 6 months. Some of them are sooner. Some of them are later. I just closed on a 8 family that I talked to the person a week after I got my license, right? Just excited calling people. So you got to be patient. What do you do between those 6 months from your initial contact, right? Waiting 6 months. You don't call them once and drop the ball. You got to nurture them. You got to nurture. This is the most important step. A lot of people miss out on this and then wonder why they didn't get the listing. Text, call, create a Facebook ad, run ads to these target audiences, right? You got to stay top of mind. You got to nurture these people. Because when they're laying in bed late at night, right, and they're thinking, I wonder what my house is worth. Wouldn't it be cool to find that out? Who are they going to call? The guy that's been texting them relentlessly for the last 6 months. You know what I mean? So you got to nurture these people. Don't quit. Again, these people, some of them, they're not going to answer you. You get close with some of them. You'll send them a Christmas text. They'll send something back. Majority of people, they're not going to answer you. Don't feel bad. You can't feel bad. You got to be annoying, which sounds weird, but you balance it out for the low pressure approach that I'll hit later in these slides. But pro tips: try a monthly market update. This is something that I do. Of course, tailor it to what towns people are in their markets, and if you have